Professional racquetball converges on Kansas City, a city with a storied sports history. Enter the TeamRoot.com Supermax Slam. 60,000 in prize money on the line. The best athletes from around the world. This is the Ladies Professional Racquetball Tour.
Well, good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to the Ladies Professional Racquetball Tour. My name's Tim Baghurst, and we're about to start a matchup, the tantalizing matchup between Paula Longoria and Erica Manilla. I'm joined for this match by Sudsy Munchik.
Hey, Doc, can everybody hear me?
We'll find out.
Mic check 1, 2. Is that accurate?
This should be an interesting match. It's a 5-0 in favor of Longoria. But can Erica Manilla cause the upset, Sudsy?
Sorry, I think you said something to me, but I'm having trouble hearing you in here.
We're having a little audio issue right now.
Yeah.
Give us a second. I know you can hear us, but we can't hear each other. Volumes are here. So, Sudsy. Five-zero lead. 5-0 lead for Paula. Can Erica Manilla overcome that I've never beaten this person, overcome the last time we played it wasn't close? Can she do it?
Yeah, I mean, she's definitely capable of it, definitely has, the necessary weapons. Does she believe it? wonder if Erica tried to see, watch a little bit of that and see what might have been working or not. But Paola's so good, she can make adjustments on the fly also, and she'll have a game plan as well.
Well, apparently we were off. Nobody could hear us, so you're going to have to repeat it, Sudsy.
Just that last part?
My wife, Tara Lee, is watching on and said, we can't hear Sudsy. Tell him to say it all again.
Yeah, I definitely have. I have nothing in here.
Yeah, we're going to get it fixed. Don't worry about it.
Thanks. Can they hear me now?
Yes.
Okay. Can you hear me now?
All right, here we go. Erica Manilla, the hardest hitting player on tour. We found that out in South Carolina with our radar gun.
And not close, by the way. Like
No,
on the men's side,
she blew 'em out.
We always talk about it. I say everybody hits hard. She's right now hitting it with a different level of pace.
But one of the softest hitters on tour, according to our radar gun, was world number 1 Longoria, and you showed you can win a point. She showed you can win a point with soft touch.
Absolutely. You know, she just sat there and waited. Erica didn't get that pass wide enough, and Paola just re-killed it. Man, those are so close the way she hits it. She does not miss by much, Paola. And that's why she's able to make those adjustments and be so consistent with her drive serve.
Longoria just getting one more back, one more back. You knew it, right? As soon as those feet got set in the middle of the court, bye-bye.
Yeah, if I'm Erica, I don't want to rally with Paola. I don't want extended or extra shots, because the more opportunities you give Paola, she's going to execute the shot. So I'm going 3-shot rally all day if I'm Manilla. Perfect angle. That shows you don't have to hit it that hard if the angle's good.
2 serving 0. If you're just joining us, appreciate the shares. This could be a good one. Oh my. Manilla just got her footwork wrong. She laughs as she comes back. She's got some family and friends watching on. Longoria supported by her brother, Christian. Fine player himself, junior world champion.
She had her going the other way.
Got a little competition for you all watching coming up in a little bit. I'll explain, and we'll let people get onto the match first before we.
I like competition.
A little giveaway. We did on the ball. We gave away a ball and with Mejia.
All right, now I know.
I don't think Leo's going to randomly choose us, though. I have that feeling. Monse Mejia won her quarterfinal, signed a couple balls as a giveaways. Look at that. That's a good shot from Manilla. She needs that momentum.
Yeah, she needs that. She needs to execute those shots from deep, because there's no doubt that that's Paola's game plan. She's going to tell her, go ahead. You know, you want to pound the ball from back there, and if you can keep it off the back wall or hit those from 39 feet, I'll shake your hand and say congrats if you could do it for 2 games. Great serve. She's got to hit this.
Ooh, silky smooth, Erica Manilla.
Stayed down low and threw it.
The key for me with Erica Manilla, the unforced errors.
She has 1 or 2 already, so look for that.
She can blow hot and cold.
And that's when she's going to, you know, just go to a whole nother level, when she's able to control that a little more. It's okay to make mistakes, but it's minimizing them, and then when they do, it's happening at what point in a game or a match or a tournament, for that matter.
That's just a clean winner. This doesn't look like the Longoria of yesterday. Dialed in, focused, ready to go.
Yeah, not surprised. Erica's going to, make her do that. Paola respects her and knows that Erica's the real deal.
Yeah, she's a weapon.
And
she's
going
a
to
threat.
Focus and play.
Excellent pass down the right side for Manilla. We talked about Manilla and her power. We also mentioned how effective her jam serve was last night in doubles. I think it could cause Longoria some problems too because it's high. It would be awkward for Longoria to return.
Yeah, the key will be when she hits it, though.
Yeah.
Because if she catches her at the right time, it'll be that much better.
Too good. Manilla had the chance on the right side, could have gone down the line, went for the pinch winner, left it up. World number one said thanks very much.
Yeah, that's the type of pressure that, Paola puts on her opponent. They know that, they feel that if I leave it up, she's going to kill it. Jay Josie coming in the box to help out the audio situation.
The Gadget King. Longoria serving. It's a good effort from Manilla, but effort doesn't beat precision in this situation. Longoria claims another. 6 serving 1. A little surprised we haven't seen a timeout from Manilla. Players get 2 timeouts per game. But Longoria skips one in the middle of the court. 1-6, 1-6. That's just pure power from Manilla, but if it doesn't cross that line, it doesn't matter.
So we can hear the court noise? We can't hear them. No.
Self-bounce called by Erica Manilla. That's nice to see. Side out, 6-1.
You can go ahead and keep talking. This might take me a minute, so just...
Well, that was unusual. Little half step to the left to flick a forehand into the front left.
Yeah, ball kind of handcuffed her, bounced back into her body. Actually, a really good athletic adjustment right there by Erica.
Longoria doesn't like the call.
Yeah, I mean, I see what she's saying because it did. It popped out into the middle, and Paola definitely could, but she should have. She could have set and ripped the ball.
She could have set.
And actually hit it under her or around her.
Right. I think the key there was that Manilla jumped.
There's that jam.
Nice shot down the line.
That's pretty loud now.
Another point for Erica Manilla. 3-shot rally, just like you said, Sudsy. Keep them short, be aggressive, take your opportunities when they come.
Yeah, that's exactly what she needs to do. She's got to focus on this serve being effective and then focus on that next shot. You don't want to rally with Paola. I'd like to see Erica with this, again, we call it a weapon, her power. Work on a second serve, confident, consistent, some sort of a drive serve to prevent that maybe right there.
Beautiful soft hands from Paola Longoria in the back. Ball just came off the back wall. Longoria spends a lot of time practicing. We saw her last night after her loss. She was back on the court working.
True champion.
That was
That's clean hitting from Erica Manilla.
That sounds so much better. Thank you, Jay Josie and JTRB.
That's right. Takes a team. Big thanks to everybody who's helped to allow us to be here, including Randy Root and TeamRoot.com. This is a Supermax Slam, $60,000 in prize money as the only sponsor of this event. That's incredible.
The Tooth Goat does more than that. He does a lot more outside the court also. And even this event, you know, he puts up the 60K. I call it the 60K Supermax Slam, or 60 grand Supermax Slam. He spends a lot more money, too, in addition to, I can tell you that.
Look at that. Beautiful shot. Longoria leaning low, flick of the right wrist into the right corner.
Just like a surgeon, you know, and that's the thing. When you are at the level of Paola, you're countering that power and that speed that the ball's coming at you from Erica with your mind. It's not moving that fast to Paola. And she also trains with a lot of the guys that are blasting balls at her. They got their rackets tied up. Yep.
That's excellent reach from Manilla. Tall, rangy player, gets a lot of balls back, willing to hit the floor if she needs to. Very athletic, very strong, very fit.
Absolutely one of the hardest workers off the court as well. And for me, yeah, I mean, there's been some ladies in the history of our sport that have had that height, and I think she's probably the most athletic. See what I mean with those short? They're just, I mean, they're so close.
But I like the fact that they're short and not coming off the back wall, which we see from so many players.
That's the key. That's why Paola knows she doesn't have to hit it 140 miles per hour.
Now Erica Manilla doesn't have to hit it 100 miles per hour.
And she'll learn from that, right? She'll see that and feel that and know. You start to believe that, and then that weapon becomes that much more powerful. You use it when you need to. It's like a knockout punch.
3 serving 6. Screen serve. Thanks to everybody contributing stars to this feed. Love all the support of the LPRT. We're going to do a giveaway for anybody who contributes over 200 stars or 200 or more. Give that detail in a second. Oh my goodness, Erica Manilla got that just wrong. Watch this footwork. Stumbles forward, almost a half dive. Another Longoria still in control. Well, you may have seen me at the beginning of the match on screen wearing the TeamRoot.com Supermax Slam LPRT shirt. Nice dry fit shirt. We're going to give one of those away to anybody who donates 200 stars or more in this match.
Whoa.
Oh, Sudsy, I already got you.
Do I count?
You do. I'll add you to it, of course.
Oh, see, that you can't do against her, especially against Paola.
So Wayne Antone, Ryan Pineda, already got you listed. Don't worry. Anyone else wants to take part?
BP, Wayne. Not surprised. It's a good sequence right there. Down the line, down the line. Believed in it, took the splat, executed it.
Well, David Graves, Grandpa Cam Plank is in the draw.
Richard
as well as yourself. Manilla back in the service box. 3 serving 7. And we just talked about it, right? Longoria, why is the serve so good? Because sometimes it's over, sometimes it's short. Manilla blasted that ball, came off the back wall. Longoria just demolished it.
Yeah, you know, when we went from 2 serves to 1, what happened was it forced us to make our drive serves better and more accurate. So, we had very few faults and I think a lot less that were flying off the back wall. I mean, of course they do sometimes. If I was training with Erica, I'd make her work with 1 serve. And she would have to drive serve also. So it doesn't get loose.
We're going to have our first timeout on the court. It's taken by Manilla. She's working hard, but Longoria showing precision and control, leading in game 1. And we're back live, everybody. Tim Baghurst, Sudsy Munchik, JTRB at the controls. Mr. Racquetball himself, what a great job he does. Here we go. Timeout taken by Manilla. Chad Kofer, thank you so much. Added you to the list. These are unique. They are just for this tournament. Courtesy of Splathead, by the way, who make fantastic LPRT gear.
Thank you for those. Pretty awesome. Yeah, that ball is not going to come off the back wall if it is good. So much pressure. You feel so much pressure when you're receiving serve and it stays in front of you. It reminds me of like Conrado Moscoso on the men's side. As powerful and fast as that drive serve is, when it comes off the back wall, it totally is neutralized and it becomes a setup.
Unforced error from Erica Manilla. Lob serve over to the left side from Longoria, and Manilla, you could just sense she was hesitating because of that encroachment line. Affected her swing on another point for the world number 1. Just 2 great shots from Longoria. Can't question the effort of Manilla, who did so well to get that first one back.
Yeah, no, Paola definitely, her game, she's actually executing her game plan. She's pinching the ball, trying to make Erica move forward, and then she's also making her shoot from deep in the court, welcoming it, actually. So Erica's got to tighten all that up and get the pressure applied.
Should be a backswing hinder. Avoidable. Nope. Looked like it.
Yeah,
I guess it was just an awkward shot, maybe.
Yeah,
that's why the call came.
I know they were pretty tight there. Couldn't see if it was on the backswing.
That was clean and hard to the right side from Erica Manilla. Lob serve just a little short.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind seeing Erica go cross court a little bit more, but again, she's going to have to keep it off the back wall. Paola's court position is something that goes, unnoticed sometimes, but it's just ideal. She's a little bit behind the dotted line. Yeah, it's not going to work there. So now Paola's in control of this rally.
Little luck on the right side. You saw the ball hit the right side wall, hit the front wall, and then scoot back to the right. Manilla almost got there, but again, as you pointed out, the serve is what is allowing Longoria to control the return.
Yeah, she's in control from the start. Let's see. She's constantly making Erica move also with the shots, switching them up. That's one off the back wall.
Too easy from Longoria.
Doesn't overswing, made the adjustment midpoint. She hit 2 off the back wall. She knew that. She wasn't happy about it. And then she puts down the last one.
Longoria 5-0 against Manilla on tour. But we've seen Manilla improve over the last 12 months significantly. She first showed up in South Carolina just over a year ago and did not play well in Open or in Pro, and was the first to admit, I was terrible. She told me that. And she said, I quit my job and I started training. And look, here she is.
Yeah, it shows unreal. Definitely one. Look at that down the line. Definitely.
Quarterfinals of a Supermax Slam, 9th seed. She's going to go up from there just because of points.
Semis of the U.S. Open. I mean,
yeah,
one of the most improved, constantly working, relentless, wants to get better, and I think she will. Like those little things, you have to eliminate those little faults and just get better, get a little bit tighter, aim small, miss small. And I know her coaches are watching online. Get her a second serve, drive serve immediately. You know, just work on a Z or jam, or honestly just straight in. It doesn't matter. Just build that confidence so that she can constantly use that weapon, you know, as well. And that's obviously one of her biggest weapons is her drive serve and power.
Well, to give you an idea, the quarterfinals, if you lose the quarterfinals, you're going home with $1,900.
Wow. Good adjustment.
Longoria doesn't like the call. Put her hand up. Well, just because you put up your hand doesn't mean you're going to get the call.
I mean, I agree with Paola. It definitely should have been a call there.
Yes.
At the very least.
And I think this is where we may have the line judges. I mentioned quarterfinals, $1,900. Semifinals, almost $3,500.
That's just
$3,500 for making the semis. First place walks home with $9,500.
That's spectacular.
All thanks to Randy Root.
He's the tooth goat.
Yeah. Christian Longoria points to his head, tells Longoria to focus. That's exactly what she needs to do.
Yeah, she doesn't lose focus often, but what's interesting about her, which I kind of like, when she does get a little angry or cranky out there, she does overswing a little bit. She'll start to overhit a little bit. That was a bullet. Like, that looked close to me.
Yeah, everybody can lose their composure on a court, even the goats.
No.
You need some video, Sudsy? I got some highlights of you. Well, we talked about that, Sudsy, before this match. Erica Manilla likes a wide ball. She likes to step and swing wide. If the ball comes inside her body, she struggles.
Second serve. Tim just had to take care of something real quick. (11-4) here, game one. Good lob serve. Erica goes up. Smart. Good patience. Good patience. This coming off the back wall, though. So is that. This one she could shoot. Oh. Yeah, that's tough. She's got to put those away when you get that chance, too. And then, you know, just looks like Erica maybe sometimes she's running a little bit far forward. Man, she's got so many weapons. She's just gonna improve every game, Erica. Yeah, it's a little different when you look back and the best player ever is returning serve. She's taken this backhand actually really good. Let's see. That was a tough one. think we have a timeout here from Paola. We're going to take a break, thank some of our sponsors, and we'll be right back.
And welcome back, everybody. Tim Baghurst and Sudsy Munchik. Just a reminder, we're doing a little giveaway. If you make a 200-star donation or more, we'll add you to a drawing for one of these fine LPRT shirts just for this tournament. Really nice. Thanks to Splathead Sportswear for providing these for our players. Really nice. Currently have 8 people in the draw so far, so get yourself in. On court, Longoria seems to be in control, 11-4. Manilla working hard, but not able to find points when she's in the service box.
Yeah, sometimes it looks like it's moving a little bit too fast for her. And I just think that's the excitement. You know, she's amped up. She wants to win this one. And she will. At some point, if it's not today, there will be a time.
This will be tricky. Oh, Manilla. Thought she was going to get there, didn't. Sunshine is added to the list. Thank you for your stars. Longoria with another point, 12-4. You'll see Longoria move around this service box with her serve if it's not working. But it's working.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
we won't see her move from that spot.
Yeah, no, that's important. You know, a lot of players, even at the pro level, they just don't do that enough. They'll get in there and they'll try to force it, smash, 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 and they won't change. But moving the box left to right a little bit, it changes the angle of attack on the ball, and you might find it, and you could always go back to your favorite spot, but you really want to be able to see one get in.
That's just clean hitting from Paola Longoria.
Textbook. It's just textbook.
Now, she didn't play well yesterday, and I think she'd be the first to say that, especially in Game 2 against Cheryl Lotz, she didn't play her best. That was her first match of the tournament, and the other players had already been on court once, some even twice.
Yeah, as you and I know, a lot of them are on the court all day, maybe too much before their matches. That's Game 1.
So long, they're just confirming. Should be 15. It is 15. Alexandra Herrera's like, my bad. So just like that, Longoria claims the first in a heavy win in that Game 1. Manilla has work to do. We'll be back in 2 minutes to find out what happens in Game 2.
stand here. This way, if your opponent's over here, you can hit it away from them all the way over there, down the line. If they're all the way back here, hit it way up close up there. Wait a minute. We're definitely not going to do it this way.
And we're back, everybody. Tim Bagger, Sudsy Munchik, JTRB watching this match. And I encourage everybody watching, count the number of unforced errors in Game 2 for Paola Longoria. Really hard to beat somebody who doesn't skip, doesn't make the unforced errors. Erica Manilla, lots of power, but it's been a bit hit or miss so far.
Yeah, we talked about it earlier. You know, can she do it? Sure she can, but this is where you question the belief. You have to believe you can do it. And things are moving a little faster when you're in, when you're in the court with the best. It's always going to be seem like it's going a little faster, and it'll slow down for Erica, and she'll make some adjustments. But, you can't let Paola have those opportunities, and then the more mistakes you make, that's tough. The more mistakes you make, you're just feeding into what Paola wants. Paola is the most patient as well. Mm-hmm. She dares you to take the low percentage shot.
Yeah, she's
go for it.
Happy going to the ceiling.
Mm-hmm. I wish I was. I tell you, I didn't even know there was a ceiling on the court. There you go. That always helps.
Ace serve, free point for Manilla.
Even that, right? Like if I'm Erica, I'm setting a number of aces that I want per game. With that weapon, I'm saying I want minimum X so that I know I got to get to that just on the serve, and then the weak returns, of course.
Big thank you to the two Michaels. We've added you to the list to win this one-of-a-kind splat head shirt. That's loose, but got away with it. Too good from Manilla. Watch also the anticipation from Longoria. She knows where that ball is going 95% of the time. She's already moving.
Yeah, sometimes also, certain players or certain opponents, you have a good feel and sense of where they're going to hit that ball, and you never know. Paola just may feel comfortable against Erica. It's not like she's doing anything wrong. It's a feel. The other thing about her court position, Paola, is watch. As Erica goes up, Paola goes up a little bit. Mm-hmm. The deeper Erica is shooting, the deeper Paola comes back.
That's a very good point.
And again, that's back to the I dare you.
Well, what you just saw was a big unforced error from Longoria, and you heard the scream of frustration. It's 3 serving 0. It's amazing what a difference 2 minutes can make. And the reset button.
Yeah, and she probably spoke to her coach, but I'll tell you, Erica's not the type of player you want to give any confidence to. You want to take it from her as much and as early as you can, if you can.
That should be a replay. No complaints from Longoria. Safety hold up.
Erica gets another one here. She could start to believe, and then she becomes more difficult for Paola or anybody. There's that jam.
Tough shot from Erica Manilla. Well, you talked about, somebody getting hot for a little while and then drifting away. Longoria taking a timeout. She says, Erica Manilla is too hot for me right now. I need a break. I need a reset. We'll see if it works in just a minute.
I'm Holly Scott, and I'm Team Dovetail. I'm Kaylani Moore, and I am Team Dovetail.
I am Andres Acuña, and I am Team Dovetail.
Sam Schultz, I'm Team Dovetail.
I'm Rocky Carson, I'm Team Dovetail.
I'm Team Dovetail.
I feel like the racket belongs to my hand. It's just something natural, I think.
Not affecting her. She's doing such a great job.
Reaching your dream foundation helped me a lot to get to other places and other tournaments and get more experience.
And we're back in, everybody. 4 serving 0. Manilla has found a hot streak. Longoria, excellent timeout. Manilla was going to the right, but it was too low, too hard from the world number 1.
But I like Erica's effort right there. She stayed in it.
Yeah.
Stayed in the fight.
Value of a timeout, Sudsy.
Huge. When taken at the right time, it works, you know, and because there's 2 effects. There's your effect, the person who calls it, then there's an effect on the other side. And if you do it at the right time, it's a weapon. It's a weapon.
And it worked in favor of Longoria. She used it when she needed it. But then, second skip. We're keeping track here.
I prefer Asher, the stat man, to do that.
I do too.
Trust me. Get him online.
Trust me, I do. He's working on his company, Strategy. I'll tell you about it off air.
That's too loose, right? So, see,
yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. I want to see from Erica, she's got to learn the proper sequences. And what I mean by sequences, left, right, jam, left, and those sequences change. It depends on the situation. But when she puts that all together, it's going to be nasty.
That's a good shot. 5 serving 0. Rolled it off the front wall, did Erica Manilla. Longoria looking back to us for confirmation. Last night, she chewed out Christian Longoria for not paying attention. Poor guy. He said he'd had only 2 hours sleep the night before. He's training to be a lawyer and was doing homework. So he was a little sleepy.
Yeah, he's bright-eyed and bushy-tailed right now.
Paola kept him on task.
I think she keeps her team on task, no doubt.
Manilla has to put that away.
That's a big one, right? So
yeah.
She wins the little game within the big game. Erica's got to now start thinking about the next 5. The next one, just get 1, but play a little game within a game.
Clean hitting from Manilla. It's maybe a little too high, but when you hit it perfectly into that left corner, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, that was nice. I like that she brings that down.
Big thank you to Eduardo and BP, Brian Pineda. I'm sure we'll see him in Vegas
BP
for
will
3-wall
be
ball. We will be indeed. Very high.
2 in a row, you know. So that sometimes is, you know, she's maybe undecided or not drilling it enough. It's okay to miss, but it's got to be smaller. It's good lob serving.
Longoria, middle of the court. Easy backhand pinch, reverse pinch winner. I say easy because she makes it look easy. That was a tough shot to hit.
Stays low to the ball, stays down, follows through.
Over to our right, match over. Samantha Salas defeating Gabby Martinez. Manilla wants a screen. You're never going to get that call when it goes into the left crack corner.
Yeah, no,
not from that position.
I think that was a perfect serve. But I think what Erica is referring to is sometimes the way Paola drops the ball and lets it go, she loses sight of it for a second, but serves perfect.
Our official for this match, Alexandra Herrera, playing in doubles. She tried to play singles but had to forfeit. For those who don't know, injured her ankle badly a couple weeks ago and is still not healthy. But yet won last night with Erica Manilla in doubles.
That's going to be a good one today. I want to see that. Actually, we'll probably commentate it.
Probably will. Too good.
Good adjustment. The ball kind of bounced a little bit shorter than what Paola thought. But she made the adjustment with her swing and executed the shot. I think this is a big point here, Doc.
She's serving 5. Screen service called that time. Ball passed too close to Longoria as it went past her, affecting the vision of Manilla. So second serve coming up. Too soft, silky smooth from Longoria. Feet set. She is deadly.
She's winning a lot of points with the pinches. You know, getting Erica to move forward versus laterally.
Side to side.
Because you're right, Erica's big, so if she can get that extension and get that full extension in her shots, then that's where she's most effective. And there you just can't do anything. Timeout's not a bad idea right here.
Timeout on the court taken by Erica Manilla. We're taking a timeout ourselves. Longoria took a timeout early in game 1, and she's starting to pull her way back into it. We're back in. Does the timeout favor Manilla? Let's find out. Uh-oh. Put away by Longoria. Always difficult to execute when you're a foot away from the front wall. So many options available. Sometimes players get it all wrong.
I read that in a psychological study. Maybe you know. Is it true that we react better with less options?
Yes.
Okay. That's a mistake. Yeah. Went from what, 5-love to now 6-5? 5-0, excuse me. Yeah, that's a tough one. Amateurs should practice that sometimes too. Even the professionals, you know, hit it front wall, back wall, and try to execute a shot from up there. It's not easy when it's flying off the back wall.
You're not going to get that screen call, Manilla.
Is that what she's looking for?
Yeah, I think so. Look at how much, oh my, big skip. Look at how much room Manilla gave Longoria to hit that ball. Got way out of the way, and Longoria really had a lot of space open.
That's what might have threw her off right there, because that's an unforced error she doesn't do very often.
We'll have a replay coming up. So the drawing, Longoria is having a chat with Alexandra Herrera about that last call. If you donate 200 stars or more, you will be entered into a drawing for 1 shirt. Not everybody gets a shirt. That would require maybe a little more than 200.
Joe Splathead, he does a ton, and we appreciate it, but we're not going to ask him to do that. You know what was interesting right there? So Erica wanted to chat it up a little with Paola, a little smile. Paola didn't say enough, just looked at her with zero response, zero facial expression. If she said anything, she said with her lack of response, just serve it up.
Yeah, well, when you've played almost 350 matches on tour, you can handle it, thanks to Todd Boss and Pro Racquetball Stats for the keeping track.
I have a new rule. Can't say his name until you donate some stars. So you can just say the guy, or don't say Todd Boss. That's my rule for the rest of the weekend. We have a little stars.
Well, Leo came over, Star Master Leo came over and bragged about how many stars he got on his stream. And it challenged us, said you can't have more.
Do we know what he got? It's public knowledge, right?
We'd have to go back and look, but he's pretty good at it.
Do I have to text somebody and just star dominate right now? Just take it over. One big donation. Dr. Baghurst and I are behind the scenes sharing our big star guys for ladies, and should we do it? So forgive us in advance if you receive a text. That's tough. That
is really
so difficult
really
to
hard.
do. I mean, she took that on a fly off the sidewall.
And you saw how hard she hit it, too.
Yeah, clean. Good. That's what I mean. She has all the weapons, all the tools. Now she just has to learn to put them in the box and then when to take out each one of them at the right time. Good thing I'm not reffing.
Oh. Goodness me, look at that. How unlucky is that for Longoria?
Paola's reaction was just head shake, like, come on. And Erica's like, yeah, I'm sorry. That's not something she works on.
I'm sorry I couldn't do it more often.
Yeah, I'm going to try to do it again.
Excellent recovery from Longoria. Tell you what, her footwork is the best, I think, on the tour.
I definitely would not disagree with you on that one. Seven, 6, 7-6.
Pulling up Longoria, she knows it. She didn't stay down as she swung, maybe looking to see where that ball went before she made contact.
Yeah, I think she misread that actually a little bit. She was a little too tight to the sidewall.
Much better game, too. Manilla down 6-7. That's a good serve. Longoria doesn't like it. She looks at us.
I thought it was good.
I thought it was too.
Yeah.
She still doesn't like it, but she has to accept it.
Good. I just checked with everyone over.
Everyone agrees that was good.
Gabby agrees. Linda, good. That was short. See, now she's gonna yell at me after just because I told her what I honestly thought.
Got to work on that poker face as a commentator, Sudsy.
I like, just tell him the truth.
That's a good serve. Straight down the line goes Longoria. Almost says Christian Longoria, her brother.
Hermanito. 7-7. It's a good one here. Does somebody pull away? And if so, who does?
The serve is working for Longoria. But there's the unforced error for Manilla.
At the wrong time.
Yeah, 7-7.
That's the wrong time, and that's what I mean, too. We talk about unforced errors. It's okay to miss some.
You're going to.
But you better know when to and when not to.
Longoria tried to slide one to the right side.
Yeah, she tried to hide it too much, so the mechanics were a little bit off, and that's why it was so short. I say don't hide it. Actually be able to, hit it so effectively. Just tell them, here it comes.
It's an excellent cross-court winner from Manilla, attacking it early. Power forcing the ball past Longoria. Manilla, by a comfortable margin, the hardest hitter on tour. We found that out at South Carolina with our speed gun test. Good call from Herrera, just short. Straight down the line for Manilla. There's the emotion that she seems to thrive on.
Lines,
when
lines.
When Manilla gets a little wound up, not too much, but just enough, she plays very, very well. Question is, can she maintain that emotional control? Longoria, yeah. Longoria did very well to cover that court from right to left to get that ball back.
8-8. This is where that weapon and, knowing the right sequence could be super powerful as well. Knowing what's worked, what's not, but then really what feels good to you right here in this moment. That's 3 jams that she just flew them. So she's going to go home and she'll work on that.
Well, I'd like to see her hit the jam she hit last night, which was a doubles jam, so she stood a little further over to the left. I think Longoria got a little lucky there. She wasn't in a good position. Replay.
Yeah, but that's a great point. But because of that, if America, I'm taking the shot. I think Paola was out of position. You have the shot. Take the shot. Don't just stop.
The hand went up before the shot. Yeah.
Nobody's going to get hurt. Sometimes that gets, people hear that wrong. We're not saying hit somebody or hit them with a racket, but you have the court wide open. You don't have to stop. Take the shot and maybe get a point or side out. Sometimes they think too much, hold up first, swing second.
Longoria hit underneath Manilla. Manilla jumped in that situation, and it allowed her to stay in the middle of the court.
And put pressure on Paola. Didn't give up one way or the other.
9 serving 8. Manilla leads in game 2. Pin drop around us. Lots of people behind us.
Packed house.
This is a pro-only event. Erica Manilla doesn't like the call.
I think she said just because she puts her hand up doesn't mean it's a screen.
Says Erica Manilla, who's well known for her hands up, right?
Interesting.
Goes both ways. But she's right. I don't disagree with the call, though. Skip ball. Timeout, says Longoria. I think it's a good timeout, too. Manilla leading 10-8 after losing the first 15-4. We've got a break. We thank a sponsor. We'll be back. See what Longoria can do. And we're back, everybody. Thanks for watching. Thanks for your support of the LPRT, for everybody who shared, who's donated stars. Leo claims 3,000 stars were given on his stream. We got to beat that.
How many stars do we have?
I'd have to do the math. JT's got the controls. He'll find out for us.
Let's just make it easy and get our big guys, you know, the Antones, the Pinedas, and everybody else, the Alls. We just got to beat 3,000 guys. That's easy. It should be done before it gets to 12 out here.
Look at the timeout again for Longoria. Splat winner from Longoria. Again, took a timeout, came in and won the rally. So valuable.
It's a weapon. When used properly, don't forget, it's a weapon.
Longoria has none left in this game.
Ooh. Just, you know, Erica just overran it, ran too far forward, too early, and then Paola felt it, made the adjustment, and just smacked it down the line.
Question in the chat, is Erica a bigger hitter than Samantha? Yes, we found that out in South Carolina with the speed gun. Erica is comfortably a harder hitter than anyone else on tour. Longoria wants the avoidable hinder. Little frown. Not happy with the call, but I think probably the right one. Oh, Sudsy, we got you on the list.
I'm already on it.
He's already on it. You're right.
I'm trying to inspire and motivate others in different ways. Throw some stars out there. Good serve, good return, good reset. Really good. Just clean, basic, fundamental. Didn't overhit.
Lots of play coming down this left side, the backhand side of both players. 10-10.
10 iguales.
Ooh. I don't think that was the intended location of that second bounce, but Manilla will take it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that ball cracked out off the back wall. Paola had to adjust.
10-10, crucial point. Who's getting 11 first? Manilla will shoot. And shoot perfectly down the left side. And look at Longoria as she came back, not happy with herself. Frustrated. Credit to Manilla, who's played very clean in game two. Very few unforced errors.
Hitting many, you know, a lot more, hitting better passes, better lines, and the wrist cord or wrist lacer just came out of her racket. She's going to need a pen or something.
Yeah.
That's not going to do it.
If she can do it, I'll be impressed.
Same here.
She's obviously done it before. She wouldn't do it otherwise.
She's got...
Slow-mo, JT. Let's see a replay. No,
get a camera in on that if she gets that through. I mean, that is obviously an equipment situation. She got it.
She got it.
Impressive. But there's the issue right there. See, so what you do is when you first pull it through, you make a little knot on the first string. Then you take that string and tie it onto the main. Maybe that's why. Ooh, that looked good, though. Good tension. Might not come off again. Gabby Martinez next to me nodding. Give her the green light on that one.
Greg Elton. Muller finds himself in the drawing for this one-of-a-kind TeamRoot.com swag shirt. These are player-only shirts, by the way. Excellent reach. You have to swing. You have to swing, right, Sudsy?
I mean, so we see it right here, right? And Paola did the smart thing. because she knew she was going to get the avoidable on that. But yeah, she definitely could have taken the shot. Court's wide open. It wouldn't have mattered. I mean, end result, Paola serving. But yeah, I would tell her to swing.
Well, we knew that whatever the outcome, somebody was going to be very hot after that one.
Right. Yeah. I mean, listen, I get it from both sides. I would prefer to see Paola just hit easy pinch or an easy pass cross court instead of taking that opportunity out of Erica's hands as well. But she wasn't going to get hit with a racket or anything.
That should be an avoidable. I think we'll have line judges now. Manilla not happy. She fell over the foot of Longoria going to hit the shot. Interference on that shot, right?
Yeah, that was a clear avoidable, in my opinion.
Well, we got a little drama here in game 2. It's tight and things are getting tense, and 2 calls go against Erica Manilla in a row.
Can they get line
people? Yeah, they absolutely can. Victor Manilla, big supporter of racquetball, involved in ProKennex, who's one of the sponsors of the LPRT. Big thank you to everybody up on that front wall, including Penn Head, Gearbox, Team Dovetail, Sudsy Munchik, who's right next to me, Frank Hotels, Performance Chemicals, Age Solutions, and ProKennex. Not to mention a couple of individual sponsors, Tyrone Gilmore, and of course the legendary Mike Coulter of 3-Wall Ball. Thanks all of you for your support of the LPRT. All right, line judges in place. Gabby Martinez and Camila Rivero will be lining the rest of this match. Tell you what, Sudsy, I've reffed my fair number of matches. It's never fun.
Ugh, can't win. You're wrong 50% of the time.
And we're all human. We make mistakes.
Indeed. On and off the court.
Okay, so mini timeout causes the side out from Paola Longoria. The come on from Erica Manilla.
Wow.
A serve from Erica Manilla. Longoria is going to appeal this. Okay, one agreed and one disagreed, so call stands, loss of appeal. Not good from here.
I'm just glad I'm not reffing or lining.
Right.
Good adjustment. Coming down. I missed it.
Smart shot down the left side from Paola Longoria.
Yeah, Erica gave her herself the patient, relax.
This is a pro-only event, but behind us, this rec center is packed full of people watching on.
This is one of the biggest crowds I've seen here. This is awesome.
I agree with you. It is the biggest by my account.
I mean, in years, too, you know, that we've been coming here.
That's really, really tough from Paola Longoria.
Stayed with it, stayed down with the ball. Set her feet. (11-11).
See a timeout.
Yep.
We are seeing a timeout. It's taken by Manilla. She seems to have lost that momentum following those questionable calls. We'll take a timeout ourselves. We'll be back. It's Longoria who leads 12-11. And we're back in, everybody. If you're just joining us, Longoria won the first 15-4 over Erica Manilla and leads 12-11. It's been back and forth this entire match. Sudzi Munchik, you've had a couple calls that you feel have gone against you. You've lost that momentum where you were kind of getting ahead. How do you reset? How do you recover from that where you feel it's unfair?
That's where the mental strength and conditioning comes in. And for me, it's about preparing for those moments. You know, whether I'm preparing for it, I'll visualize actually that happening. I'll visualize, you know, maybe calls going against me at the worst possible moment and do everything I can to not put myself in a position to win or lose, you know, putting it in someone else's hands. So Erica's just got to focus and play this point.
Clean lines from Paola Longoria and another point.
And that's the truth, you know, it's never the ref's fault or the linesman's fault. You know, I don't care if the worst call ever is made at 10-10 in a breaker. You got to 10-10. You know, don't put yourself in that position and just be prepared. And, you know, Erica's a professional, and I'm positive she's not thinking about that.
Well, I'll quote co-commentator Sandy Rios, who said, one call never costs you a match unless you let it.
I agree. It's well said. I concur. Sandy, where are you? I miss you.
Okay, Manilla back in the service box. 11-13, only 4 points away from a tiebreaker. Winner of this faces Samantha Salas this evening.
Oh,
that's
boy.
Big.
And that's another weapon. She doesn't have the fear to take a shot like that and go for it. But, hey, if you hit it, you look great. If you miss it, we might be, you know, commenting something else. But I like it. Go for it.
12-13. We need a correction on the score. We thought we heard 12-12. It is 12-13.
She has a really good lob serve, too, by the way. Opportunity. Missed it.
We'll get the replay. You can certainly feel the tension around us. This is good drama here in Overland Park, Kansas. Lots on the line, an extra $1,500 if you make it to the semifinals. That's quite a motivator.
Absolutely. Makes a huge difference for all these ladies.
Bullet serve from Manilla. Got what she wanted, buried it into the front wall. Longoria strides forward with hope, but then has to retreat. 13-13. Longoria asking if she has timeouts. I thought she had two. She'd taken two.
Yeah, not sure. I need Asher the stat man. This is where that weapon of a bomb puts a lot of pressure on you as a receiver, knowing that at any moment you could smash one. And then as the server with it, it's got to be that much better.
Mm-hmm.
Look at that. That's a change up. Wow, I'm surprised at that. That's the first time she did that the whole match.
Yeah, Longoria. Look at how quickly she got over there and ripped it cross court. Fist pump, scream. 2 points away from a place in the semifinals.
Yeah, she shuffled into that almost in excitement that she decided to do that there.
Other semifinal, Holly Scott, Monse Mejia. Both Mejia and Scott won fairly comfortably based on the score line. Scott defeating Rhonda Rasic. Mejia defeating Carla Munoz. Samantha Salas overcame Gabby Martinez. Longoria was just about there. Would have had a racket on it, I think, Sudzi.
Yeah, I think so. I think she could have stuck her racket out and got that back. And oh, that's what I always say, too. Make sure you show your effort, show the effort that you want to get to it or you want to get that ball.
Wow, that was tough.
That was impressive. She got
Look
that.
at this replay.
Yeah. She pulled the trigger quick on that one.
Yeah, most people would let that come off the back wall, allowing Longoria to get back in the middle. Manilla, aggressive and successful. 13-13. Longoria scrambling. Manilla skipped it. I think Manilla hoped more than anything that it was a good shot.
Yeah. She's got to raise that target zone there and just smash it cross court, keep it off the back wall.
Got an appeal on the court. Both line judges agree. Manilla asking how many appeals she had left. Hey, I've got 2 left. It's 13-13. Worth a shot. You never know. Longoria 2 points away still. Manilla didn't quite get there. Giving everything, diving to the left side, but Longoria in the service box one more time, looking to close this out in 2.
Great effort right there by Erica, too, keeping that rally going.
So put yourself in the position of Manilla. You're match point down. How do you return a ball?
You're just, you know, in that moment, you're getting set, you're getting ready, and you just want to make sure that whatever happens, you're going to get a racket on it. You want to get her out of center court. You want to be high percentage. You know you can't win or lose the match.
No mistakes, right?
You know you can't win or lose the match on this return.
Don't give your opponent a free one.
Yeah, the only reason you can really get angry with yourself is if you skip one here. I think this plays.
Look at
this.
this.
Helps Erica. If I'm Paolo, she's got
Lob
nasty
serve.
cracks and drives. Oh, look.
Nosy. Uh-oh.
There it is.
And there it is. Excellent shot from Longoria. Straight down the line. Erica Manilla gave everything and was very close in that second game. But ultimately, the 500-plus matches on tour give Paola Longoria that little bit of mental extra at 13-13 to close it out.
Yeah, champions are gonna, they're gonna rise to the occasion. They're gonna hit the big shots when most necessary, and they're also gonna be calm and cool. I've had personal feelings of the more tense the pressure, the more it slows down, and it seems to be more calm and clear. And you could see right there in Paola's body language and movement last few rallies. She's just prepared for that moment. And again, I think Erica played a great match, and it's only going to help her get better and help her improve because
she knows she's close.
She's got to be in those moments, and she has to fail to succeed. And I think that's probably the second time she was that close to actually, maybe.
What can we look forward to? Scott in the semifinal, that's big for her.
Yeah, that's huge. It's her first semifinal, I believe, so congrats to her on that. But, for her, don't be satisfied. This is your first time in a semifinal.
Good point.
I remember my first semifinal. I lost in the semifinal. I was super excited. I was happy. It's a big deal, but don't be. It's just one more match. She's obviously playing Monty, the defending champ,
right,
who is super motivated, and I think she's feeling really confident. She played great earlier today.
She really did. She really did. And then Longoria Salas, a repeat of many classics over the years.
Yeah, how many times have we seen that one? So we're looking forward to that. 2 doubles partners, 2 great players, 2 great champions, and we'll see what happens.
Well, that's all we have for this afternoon until 4 p.m. We'll be back at 4 for our first semifinal. The next one's scheduled for 5 p.m. We'll see how it goes, and then we round into doubles this evening, semifinals as well. Well, Sudsy, thanks so much for joining me. Of course, Tim Baghurst, Jay Josie, and JTRB at the controls. We'll see you at 4.